Hi, welcome to another Mach4 Quickie. In this video I'm going to show you a quick bit about wxTimer. There's a thread in the forum at the moment where someone wants to turn an input on or off after 30 seconds. Well, playing about, not crabbing anybody off, but playing about with a PLC, putting timers and stuff in it, if you get an error in that timer, you halt your PLC, so you do end up with a few problems. Now there is a thing in WX Lua called wxTimer. Now it's a Windows event and it needs to be tied to a window, but unfortunately you haven't got any windows in Mac, but there is a small workaround to do this. Now if we go into our screen editor, go into our screen load script, and at the bottom we're going to create a bogus panel, something that doesn't do absolutely anything, and we'll call this timer panel. There's a WX panel. It's not assigned to any parent or anything like that because we're not going to use it. To get this running, we're going to assign a variable to the wxTimer, and for simplicity I'm just going to call it timer. Now you've got to tie this wxTimer event to a panel or window, so we put our timer panel in there. That's what we're going to tie it to. Now the actual event itself, the Windows event, looks like this. So we're going to connect our Windows timers event, well it's a WX event timer. Whatever you put in the middle of this function, when the timer gets to the actual time that you've specified, whether it's 10 seconds, 5 seconds or 30 seconds, it will do what is in that function there. So for now, just as a function or something to show, I'm going to stick in a message box. If I can remember how to type it, and just a simple hello in it. So in a minute we'll create or use a button, find somewhere to start this panel off, this timer off. Now when it gets to let's say 10 seconds for instance, when it gets to 10 seconds it will display a message box, but once it's displayed that message box, it's going to start the timer again. So then it will display another message box, then another message box. The timer will be on a continuous loop. To get out of this is what we're going to do is stick in a timer stop just there. So after it's displayed the message box, it will stop. Well, in fact, with a message box it won't, because the message box halts the code at that line. It won't get to the timer stop. But if you're doing an input high or output high, anything like that, you'll be fine with it. You won't be using a message box in a timer. This is just for testing purposes. So if we save our script that we got there, when I finish babbling, I'm going to use this button here to start off the timer. Now to start off the timer, is timer start. Now Mac's MC Lua editor will come up with wanting you to put the instance in there. Well, it's not, it's wrong. Don't put it in there. This is where you put how long it's going to be. So if I said 10 seconds, it's in milliseconds. So stick another 3 noughts on the end. That's it. That will start your timer off. So if we quit and save everything, now the good thing about timer events, like I say, you're not in a continuous loop. It's not physically running in your PLC script or your siglib or anything like that. Nothing on this screen is held up, or it won't interfere with anything. It's tied to the window itself. So if I click the button, it'll count down its 10 seconds, which even 10 seconds seems an age when you're waiting for it. And eventually, here we come, we get our box that comes up. And of course, that's now stopped. Unless you click it again. Why I want to do that, I don't know, but just to prove it works, I suppose. That's it. So that's all you need to use a wxTimer. So you could start that timer start off in an M code or absolutely anywhere you like within your script. Well, that's it for this quickie. I'll see you in the next one.